Hello Taurus, welcome to your July 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Taurus, special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Let's get started with your reading. For your oracle cards, the overall energy that I'm getting around them is one of coming out of a period of contemplation, rest, meditation, deciding what to do. There may have been a time here where you've had to, either because of world circumstances, you've had a lot of time to contemplate your next step, or the other energy that I'm picking up around this is one where you may have procrastinated. There may have been some hesitation in movement forward. The feeling that I'm getting around you overall from your crystal is the carnelian stone. You know, I love the carnelian stone because it speaks of confidence. It's really a wonderful, strong stone. It speaks to me of courage, action. And it's fantastic for those who are prone to procrastination. Or there's a sense here of if you've had difficulty gathering the courage to take that leap of faith, to take that first step, carnelian kind of lights that fire. It's a fiery kind of stone. It really kind of puts that spring in your step there to get the momentum going. We also have the card of Defend to the End the Worthwhile from Sacred Rebels. And this is about recognizing that you do have the wisdom. You do have the knowledge here to make a choice. And you shouldn't doubt your choice. You shouldn't let others doubt your choice. It's really about standing up for yourself, standing your ground, and standing firm with the card of Defend to the End the Worthwhile. So something that you strongly believe in, yourself, an idea, whatever it is, you're being asked to act on that, to come out of this time of perhaps some procrastination or forced wait. So Taurus, let's take a look and see what we have for you. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Hierophant. That's your card there. Again, that speaks of knowledge. It's about knowing yourself, knowing what you want, being true to yourself, acting more in terms of the knowledge that you've gained. You know, I do get a very strong energy of you starting something new here, Taurus, whatever that might be. I feel it's a very practical kind of step, but I also feel that it involves some kind of fiery action on your behalf. There could be something that you need to act on quickly, a passion of yours. Could be towards a person, could be towards a goal. There may be some travel involved, or maybe you have to relocate for this. So Taurus, let's take a look. We'll cut these cards and we will have a look and see what you have. We have the Eight of Cups, the Tower, okay, Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords. I like that for you. Queen of Wands right in the center, the Four of Pentacles, King of Cups, two kings here, the Four of Swords, there's that rest, and the Empress. Wow, really strong energy around this reading. You know, as I'm looking at the fire element and I'm looking at carnelian, what I see right in the center is this beautiful Queen of Wands, fiery red power. She's, for the benefit of my podcast listeners, it's a beautiful red-headed woman here in a beautiful shiny red dress holding a sunflower. And the card is full of reds and oranges and golds. So it speaks to me of the carnelian stone, that fire, right? That firing up your passions, charging. It feels to me like charging. As I'm looking at this center row, at the bottom we have the Four of Swords, which is that energy of being still, of listening to your soul, contemplating, a time of rest, a time of healing, a time to get your head together. But what it comes up to from that is the Queen of Wands, and then it leads into the Tower, which is that explosive kind of energy. So I do feel that there's a strong element here of explosive action after a time where you've had to rest, to heal, to spend some time thinking things through, what your next step might be. We also have cards associated with work, with also I get cards of collaboration as well. So it's not about the solo journey here. I feel it's about something in which you can collaborate with others, like-minded souls, people who you connect with. There's a feeling here. I'm going to look at the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Empress together, which is the next row over for the benefit of my podcast listeners. And these are cards of growth. These are cards of foundations and prosperity as well. So growing your particular empire here, which makes you, at the end of the day, come out as the Empress. Well, that's the goal, isn't it? This, to me, speaks of the goal for you. But it's not a solo journey. That Three of Pentacles speaks to me of someone who has a particular skill, has talent, has the ability to get themselves to a place of abundance, of prosperity, to get yourself to that goal where you're feeling really good about yourself, you're feeling really good about your confidence level, all of that. But I do think that there are other people here. There may be two, I'm picking it up as potentially two other people around you that could help you along this path. Now, they don't have to be romantic interests. It could be a business partner here, a family member, friendship. One of them is, though, someone who has a romantic connection to you with this King of Cups. I feel very strong energy around this King of Cups of someone who wants to share life with you, Taurus. Sharing life with you. You know, I get a similar path for this person, a similar path, to what you've been on in life. So it's kind of like you've been going parallel to each other, not actually meeting. Parallel. It feels to me like it could be a twin flame, someone who has been out there on a similar journey to yours, but you haven't connected yet. Will you be connecting in July? I actually don't feel that just yet, but I do think that the paths are starting to align more with that Tower moment. It feels like this is a coming together. It's like taking those first steps. I feel this person's taking those first steps towards you. It seems like they have to come more towards you, Taurus, than you to the other. And of course, this can resonate the opposite way around. Yes, it feels like that. It feels like somebody here has to step away from something that feels comfortable, something that has been there for a long time but has been or has become unfulfilling in order to move towards this union, this working together, this collaboration. And it may be an energy here of this person has a dream to travel towards you, Taurus, or vice versa. I get kind of a collaborative dreaming element around this reading. Now, I do think that the Swords energy here, Taurus, is about achieving that clarity of mind, the knowing. And it's in the facts, it's in the factual element here, not just the feelings or the intuition, it's in the facts, some kind of factual knowledge that opens the door here to this becoming a reality and not just a dream. So there's some kind of research or knowledge gained. Knowledge gained through research, as my spirit guide is saying. Knowledge gained through research. I feel it's the other person, but it could be you, Taurus, that is researching how to do this, how to make this a reality. Now, work seems to be tied up into this as well. I don't know if they want to work together with you here, Taurus, or they're wanting to work where you are. Maybe in your town or in your village or wherever you are. It seems like they're coming towards you here, Taurus. But of course, this can be the opposite way around. I've got you as the feminine energy here. So if you're not resonating as the feminine, if I'm talking to a male here, then you'll be the one traveling towards this person, this feminine energy. I've got the male energy traveling towards the feminine. However that resonates, it doesn't matter how you identify there. So there's a feeling around this of coming together after a time of stagnancy. So we'll see where this goes. I'm going to pull out the Lenormand cards here and get some clarifiers for you, Taurus. I do like the energy. It feels like something happens after a very explosive energy here of something happening after a time of stillness. Okay. During the time of stillness, the person who had to leave something behind in order to travel, I feel that that's the person here who has gained the knowledge. They have some facts of how to go about this, and they're wanting to act upon those, or they're being directed by spirit to act upon that knowledge, to stand up for what they want and to move towards what they want. Okay, so let's see, let's clarify. We'll start with that Eight of Cups. Let's take a look. We have the house. They're leaving behind a house, leaving behind a stable place, a home, towards something that's going to be greater fulfillment for them. It's something that they feel a pull towards. It's an emotional journey as well. With the Tower, we've got the Heart card. So this is towards love. This is towards someone that they feel a strong connection with. So there is love here. The Three of Pentacles, we have the Health card, or the tree. Beautiful energy. You know, it feels to me like growing something, starting from a stable foundation, recognizing the worth of each other. I do think that there is a really strong feeling around this of being able to grow together with this person. Yeah, that Three of Pentacles, you know, it feels to me like this is something that's needed for you both. It's going to get you to a healthy place, but the one that's leaving home to travel towards this Taurian, I feel that person there it's not only an emotional journey, but it's a journey needed for their spiritual health as well, and possibly also their physical health. So a health-related journey, and it's to do with love as well, an emotional connection. Now I have the Fox card with the King of Swords. So it's about strategy. It is about facts, you know, research, gaining the knowledge so that you can make a decision, so that you can be firm with your choice and say to people around you, you know, this is something that I want to do and this is how I'm going to do it. So it's not about pie in the sky fantasy. Instead, it's someone who is very sure in what they want to do and can back it up with actual knowledge, facts that they can speak about to others. Now, there is elements of self-interest around this, but I'm not seeing that as a bad thing. I just see it as looking out for one's own interests, looking out and making sure that They need to be maybe a little bit wily or a little bit cunning in how they go about this. Yeah, I do think that for them there is a little bit of ruthlessness, yes, but it's only because they want what they want. This person is very clear in what they want, and so yes, they're a bit ruthless, but it's that ruthlessness that kind of gets them to that place of being successful. The confidence, right? So this person has that confidence. They now have that confidence. They didn't have it before, but I think that they have it now. Now, the Queen of Wands, we have the Bear. Very powerful, strong influence around this. It's like I feel like that's power, the power of attraction, the law of attraction. It feels like, Taurus, you've somehow manifested this person coming into your life. I get very strong twin flame energy around this. Now, the Four of Pentacles, we've got the Man here. Now, this is very masculine energy. I get a protective energy. So this is a very alpha kind of feeling that I'm getting around this, that the masculine, whoever's identifying as the masculine here, is a very strong, powerful protector, someone who's in charge, someone who normally, I get a very charismatic person, someone who, if they know what they want, they don't back down. They go after what they want. Very organized individual as well. This is someone who can be a little bit dominant. I do get a dominant feeling around this person. So domination. Taurus, yeah, it does seem like you're attracting this person towards you. They are a very strong individual. But the thing is, I think you're very strong. So I don't think you're going to have too much of a problem dealing with this person. I don't think that you're going to be too worried about them having control over you or anything like that, because I get you being able to be just as strong as this person. You'll be a powerful force together. Now, the King of Cups, we've got the letter. I do think that there will be an opening up of someone towards you here, Taurus. And there is an expression of emotional love, commitment. I do feel as well that when it comes to you, Taurus, what I'm getting from Spirit here is to make sure that this person comes to you with some kind of emotional aspect to it. That's going to be very important for you, more so than the other person. I think for you, it's about the emotional connection. For this other person, it seems to be more about showing their confidence. Let's have a look at the Four of Swords. We've got the Mice. Yeah, that's that healing, recovery after a time of decreased health, decreased vitality. And with the Empress, we've got the Book. I like that because it speaks to me of that knowledge again. Knowledge, recognition of power, your own power, self-worth. Yeah. So the thing is, the key for you, Taurus, is to maintain your self-worth, to recognize that you have just as much power as this person coming in here, and certainly not to let them dominate the situation with you. They have to open up and show an emotional component to you. That's clear. That's very important for you. Because the thing is, you don't need a protector. I don't think you need someone to look after you. You can do that on your own, Taurus. So for you, you want someone here that's going to add value to your life. And for you, I get what's been missing is mostly that emotional connection. For this person, there is love here. There is that kind of breakthrough moment where there is this kind of moment where they realize, like, Taurus is the one for me, but then they seem to come in with quite a bit of force, possibly because they see you as someone who is maybe a little bit intimidating, forceful energy around you as well. So they seem to think that they need to come in this way, but I actually don't think that's the case. But try to look behind that and try to look to the person. That would be the key here, rather than how they may first appear to you, which is a little bit of bravado, I think, more than anything. Just trying to be in your league, Taurus. Let's take a look at defend to the end, the worthwhile. This is making sure, with the key here, that you maintain your freedom. Now, don't let this person cage you in. Don't let them take over. Because I think you're standing very strong here. You're someone who is very accomplished on your own and has the potential to be accomplished on your own. So you don't need anyone here trying to take over your life. That's very clear. So look behind that. I think if you can, the best advice I can give here, Taurus, is don't deny this person that's coming in, especially if they're being a little bit trying to dominate you at first. I think if you can have just a very compassionate conversation with them about that they don't need to feel like you're going anywhere. You know, if you want to connect to them, just be very clear that you do want something with them, so that they don't feel like they need to kind of come in and capture you. I feel like this energy around this person, if they want to come in and capture you so that you don't fly off and go somewhere else. But if you tell them that you're not going to fly off, that you're there, that you want to be with them, then I think there won't be that kind of feeling here of entrapment or wanting to keep you, dominate you in some way. They can allow you freedom. If you can express to them that they can allow you freedom and not be fearful that you're going to run away, and likewise you'll do the same for them, I think that would be the best case scenario here. Let's take a look at that carnelian stone for Taurus. We have the Child. Beautiful new start. A wonderful new beginning. Very bold energy as well. Playful energy. Sexy energy with that carnelian. And let's take a look at the card of Phenomenon, which is the card of being still. That time of contemplation and meditation that I think you're now starting to come out of here, Taurus. Let's take a look at that. And we have the Ship. Yeah, you're moving away from that. You're moving away from that and moving towards a time of direct action. But Taurus, there is someone coming into you here. I get it's more masculine energy. So however you identify. And they may try to come in with this dominating kind of energy. But the thing is, the best course of action here is to recognize that this person is just fearful that they're going to lose you, that you're going to slip away from them. And if you can give them knowledge here that you're not actually going anywhere, I do feel that this person will calm that down. Let's take a look. I'm going to get one more card here from the Soul Truth Oracle. I do get very strong twin flame energy around this. Are coming together. It will be the first steps in July. I don't think they're actually going to come into you in July. It's going to be the first steps towards you in July. You're going to hear, there's going to be an opening up, some kind of communication. Let's take a look here. And guys, if you wouldn't mind pressing that thumbs up button if you're enjoying these readings. And also, if you wouldn't mind leaving me a comment. Love to hear from you. And if you'd like a personal reading, please email me. My email address is gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Okay, let's have a look, Taurus. Message for Taurus, please, for July. Message for Taurus for July. What does Taurus need to hear? Message for July for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear? If you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Please do subscribe. Let's see, Taurus, what have we got? Message for Taurus. Oh, I jumped out. Am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. That's a quote by Tony Robbins, actually. The sole action around this card is what you focus on grows. So today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. So I think that's exactly what's happening here between you and this person. You're prioritizing, and it's escaping the old, moving towards something brand new, a new beginning, a new start. There is I get soulmate or twin flame energy around that journey as well, so it's not a solo journey. And I do think that it's going to be, after a time of decrease, there will be a time of increase here. And certainly I do get you as both very strong, very powerful individuals in your own right. But joined together, I get power couple for sure. So I'm going to leave it there, Taurus, and wish you all the very best. Special thank you to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Do follow the podcast, and also please check out my YouTube channel for more readings. The YouTube channel is Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Please don't forget to press that thumbs up button, and if you're a newcomer, please do subscribe. Wishing you the best, Taurus. Please take care, and bye for now.